Sorry about that. It has to be a part two because I only got up to Capricorn. Actually, I did not finish Capricorn. So I still need to do Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. But I did start with Aries. And with Aries, Venus is transiting in Aries' 10th house. And the 10th house represents action and karma. So if you are Aries at this time, and Venus is in your 10th house right now, you're going to be extremely motivated. You're going to be extremely action oriented. You are going to be motivated to work extra hard at work, showing your skill set, showing your intellect, just showing your work ethic, period. You're going to be looked up to by your peers. And as far as your seniors, they are going to be considering, moving you up, climbing you up the ladder, because I really do feel like throughout this month time or 3 weeks time, is when you are really going to show that you guys are reliable workers, that you just willing to do whatever it takes. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else I had to say. Yes, this is a great time to be an Aries, so act accordingly, which is why you should behave nicely to others. The family sector is also looking pretty positive, Aries, as well. So if you're experiencing any disharmony with any family members at this time, you can resolve and start with a clean slate. If in your marriage, your spouse is a blessing to you at this time. They will help you resolve any and every issue that you have pertaining to life at this time. And if you want to continue on this path of harmonious, just conjunction with all of your family, friends, spouse, children, siblings, mother, father, then focus strictly on where you at and moving forward. Don't focus on the past and don't focus too heavily on the future. Okay, so next is Taurus. And this transit of Venus will be taking place in Taurus's native ninth house of Dharma and religion, which denotes one's luck as well. So, Taurus, this is the time that you guys have an opportunity to gain some luck and prosperity as well. So, you will have the urge to work really hard, and you will also have luck that will greatly favor you at this time. Many natives during this transit will attain a promotion, and you will, if you do not attain a promotion, Taurus, then, and I know you guys are like this, it's like if you don't get a promotion when it's time, then you will start to entertain or seek other career opportunities, especially if you've been with that company too long and you feel like you're not getting any growth. A Taurus will get very stifled. They don't want to be in the same place without growth. So if they don't have growth in one company, even though they don't particularly favor change, then they will move on to any and every place that can offer them the material gain that they feel that they deserve, which is the right thing to do. So, many natives of this transit will attain a promotion during this time, or you will start to explore new job opportunities. You may suddenly find yourself wrapped up in religious activities like volunteering at soup kitchens, volunteering, donation campaigns, whether that be coat drives, canned food drives, or whatever the case. But you will closely associate yourself with religion or church, or just being a helping hand, like being a saint and a guidance to other people's lives. And this will bring you extreme mental peace. And with that serene feeling that mental peace will bring to you, Taurus, a lot of people are going to be drawn to you. So your social circle as well as your love life will be kind of interesting at this time. I do feel you'll have the opportunity to meet new like-minded individuals at this time that can blossom into a budding, beautiful relationship. People that you can actually vibe with. Taurus that are in love relationships will be openly expressing their emotions at this time. And if you've been planning to go on a trip and you keep having to delay, this is the perfect time to go ahead and make that trip happen. Okay, so we on to Gemini now. Now the Venus is transiting in Gemini's native eighth house, and this will be occupied. This is represented by ups and downs in life, unfortunately, Gemini. So due to the influence of this transit, you may see a rise in your ego, which can have your behavior towards your peers, your friends, your loved ones quite rude. You will notice that a lot of people will be offended by what it is that you say. So be careful and try to think before you speak, because you might come off quite jarring, or you might come off as quite verbally abusive to people that actually care about about you and look up to you at this time. So at this time, you will be highly sexually active, Gemini. So if you've been going through a drought, here is a time where you're gonna have lots and lots of sex. Okay, if you are actually in a relationship and you guys have kind of gotten used to each other, where you experience um that long term relationship bed death, where you guys kind of just dress sloppy to bed and turn your backs to each other, and you're fine with that, then this will be a time where spice will kick up. But as we all know, and that's the reason why people practice no fap and all of that, is that you know, continual ejaculation does take away from your focus. So you will find yourself kind of having a hard time focusing at work as well as in school if you are a student at this time. Let me see. Yes, this definitely will take away from your concentration levels, but put an effort into fulfilling your dreams at this time, Gemini, okay? This is a good time to spend with family and even share some important news with your parents about yourself. This transit is the best isn't the best for students and the concentration and focus is off, but try to meditate and try yoga, because those are some things that can recenter your concentration and recenter, you know, your focus on what it is that you're trying to focus on, whether you are a student or you just got everyday practices that require your attention, focus, and concentration. Okay, so for cancers, this transit is taking place in your seventh house, and the seventh house is marriage and lifelong relationships, as I told you guys before. So this transit will be beneficial to your marriage and your love life. Where on one hand, married natives will be spending a lot of quality time with their spouses. And if you are friends but thinking about taking things to the next level, this is the time to do that. If you are in a relationship and you're thinking about proposing, this is the time to do that, Cancer. So if you're a Cancer and it's you that's been ready and your partner has been stalling, then this is around the time, maybe around Christmas time, Christmas, New Year's, that your partner can finally decide that they want to propose to you. This is the time where your loved one can do no wrong. Even the most absurd things that they can say at this time will be like music to your ears, okay? You will be devoted to your workplace and performing successfully at showing your devotion at this time. Try a new health regimen at this time, because during this transit, or immediately following Venus moving, I guess, from Capricorn to Aquarius, you can start to experience a shift in your health. So just to take preventative measures, try to pick up some healthier eating and possibly an exercise regimen at this time, Cancer. Okay, so, oh, and also using perfume would be good look at this time. Okay, Leos. So, planet Venus is transiting in your sixth house, okay? And that's the house of enemies. So, Leo, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got, you and Gemini, y'all kind of neck and neck on the worst outcomes. And that's if you guys, and that's the thing. With this warning, you have the time to counteract any of this that can happen, you know. I mean, that's the one good thing about having a heads up about the transits, is either you can brace yourself for the energies or you could take preventative measures. So it's up to you. So for Leo, like I said, the sixth house is the house of enemies at this time. So your enemies can be disguising themselves as friends and pretending all the way to the bitter end until they're able to cheat your ass out of something. Whether that's ideas, money, your girlfriend, whatever the case is. But during this time, shut down anyone who comes up against you with your skills and your mindset, because again, I have a feeling that even your so-called friends are going to be kind of coming off more as competition. Shut that down. Show them your skill set, your intellect, because those things actually speak for themselves and they can't be compared to, okay? They are unmatched. So, married natives should avoid disputes or arguments and mend things with your spouse at this time. Try to find a solution at this time and divert the mind of your spouse or yourself. This time isn't favorable for students either. So just like with Gemini, Leos are having that same concentration issue. So this time isn't favorable for students, as focus may be thrown off, but a mentor or a guru can help you navigate your way through. So Leos, remain patient at this time and don't overreact. A remedy to some of the issues that you could be facing is to offer white sandalwood to Lord Shiva. Okay, moving on. Virgo. Fifth house will be occupied by Venus during this transit. This house reps your kids, your intelligence, and this will make you a socialite. You will act polite with people, and you will be very helpful to many. You may buckle down and introduce some serious positive change to your family, and this definitely will invoke prosperity and fruitfulness onto your family as well. So, if you have been planning on buying a new car or a new home, now is the time to do so, Virgo. This is the best time for you, and it's also time to show your creative side to people. Like Cancer, you should seek a new health regimen because health issues could be on the rise because of some of the things that can be going on above, below, So, as within, so without. So, if you want to be healthy on the outside, make sure that you are packing your body full of nurturing foods, as well. So take good care of yourself. The remedy for any issues that you could be facing during this transit is feed green fodder to cows, which is not everybody is close to cows, but this is very like they have certain chants and they have certain lords and gods that you can offer things to, like water, certain flowers, certain scents to certain lords in order to help you smoothly guide you through this transit. So if I didn't name a remedy for you, then definitely look into that for yourself. Libra. Venus, Lord Venus. Okay, Lord Venus will be in your fourth house of happiness and prosperity. This transit in Venus can transform your life in a positive way. Your relationship with family will improve. You will come to terms with the fact that you need close family and friends to help navigate you through tough phases in life, okay, Libra? Because I feel like you've been trying to handle that all on your own, and maybe past things have been surfacing for you and you either been trying to push them down or you just been trying to mend them on your own. But your family and friends, they are there to help, and this is the best time to incorporate them and have them as support to help navigate you through things that you are trying to overcome in your life at this time, because everything else is looking pretty great. Okay, so what was I about to say? So you are also thinking about, in addition to you guys, like I said, trying to walk along when it comes to every aspect of your life. You guys have been thinking about purchasing either a house or a new car. This is also a good time to invest in that type of material gain for yourself, especially with Libra ruling the seventh house, and that is one of the house that Venus rules. I feel like Venus and Libra is ruled by Venus. So this is a good transit for you specifically, Libra. Like I said, you may be thinking about purchasing a new home or vehicle at this time, and it's a good time for that. You will be extra helpful towards your parents at this time, which they will really appreciate. Your intellectual true brilliance will help you rise to the top. Your social life will remain good, but you won't mix well with others at this time, as you prefer to be alone and focus on work and making your dreams come true, which I completely understand, Libra. Um, Along with this, you will get your hands on some interesting books and learn some interesting new things. So, for you guys, the remedy is a chant, and this chant is called Shukra B Mantra, and it's Om, Dram, Drim, Drum, Sam, Sukra, Sukraya, Nama. So, if you guys can listen to this shit in slow motion and say it again, and then you got to build yourself up. So I'm gonna say it one more time. Om, Dram, Drim, Drayam, Sa, Sukraya, Nama. So Sukraya Yama. Sukraya Yama. Om, Dram, Drim, Drum, Sa, Sukraya, Nama. So if you guys eventually, I know it's a bit of a tongue tire, and like I said, this is mostly in conjunction with Vedic astrology, which I'm studying heavily. A lot of Vedic astrology, a language I didn't use because I know that a lot of people aren't onto that. Most people that I know and that I am surrounded by, they study Western astrology. So I didn't bring up all of the zodiac names or the Nusatra names of Vedic astrology, but this is something practiced in Vedic astrology as far as the chant goes. So if you guys can slow that down and write it down, I don't even know if you can see that, but there it is right there. That's how it is. Drum, Jayam, Sa Sukraya Nama. So if you can just, like I said, and as you go, pick up the speed, and it becomes a chant, and it sound more like a sound, a vibration, than it does an actual chant. So even though I'm not a Libra, I'm definitely going to try this, because honestly, across the board, this can work for any zodiac sign, but they did specifically name this for Libras, okay? So on to Scorpios. Venus will enter your third house during this transit. This house is the house of might and valor. And during this transit of Venus in this house, you will enjoy executing tasks of creativity involving music or art of some sort. These tasks will yield fruitful results, and as well as may attain your mental peace. You will be seen spreading happiness with friends and family, helping those that you love resolve issues in their life. This bright, smiley face of yours not only will help make those around you that you are immediately involved with, as such as family, friends, or whatever, happy, but this will also draw new love to you. So a lot of Scorpios will be meeting new love at this time, somebody that you can actually spend your life with, not a fleeting love, okay? So in the work sector, you will get a little overwhelmed by overworking, but use some pranayama breathing at this time, to help you during these times. The third house also determines your relationship with your siblings, so you should be regaining a closer relationship with your siblings, especially if there's been some distance at this time. So the remedy for Scorpio is offer water to Lord Sun regularly. Okay, Sagittarius, and this is the last but not least, you guys, because I'm going to do a part 2 with Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And I know you like, damn, you an Aquarius, why you leave yourself out? But honey, I was trying to put it in order, and I was trying to start from first zodiac sign to last, so, and be as organized as possible for you guys. But this would just be a part 2, and a part 2 would be done probably a month immediately with me getting home. So with Sagittarius, the planet Venus will enter the second house on this transit motion in this house known as the Dana Bhava, and also signifies your speech. Money is important. Money is an important factor to lead you to comfortable lifestyle, which is why you have to save plenty, Sag. And Sag, y'all don't let yourselves run out of money. We all know y'all some go-getters. Y'all save money, so that's y'all already, the mindset that you guys already possess is going to be what is going to help you guys through this transit at this time, because without that mindset, you guys might have been one of the signs, the zodiacs, that actually suffer during this transit. Remember to speak to people kindly during this time. Your speech is your livelihood. Marital life will be blissful, as your partner will feel extremely attracted to you during this time. You will make time for more romantic moments with them. Sag students will be doing well during this time as well. Okay, guys, so that's what I have all the way from Aries to Sagittarius, and I will complete from Capricorn all the way to the rest of the zodiac signs, and I will definitely be bringing more zodiac videos to you guys. We started doing that when I first came out with my channel, and I am going to revert more to more just astrology and tarot on this channel, and spiritual conversations and vlogs and cooking and hair regimens and all of that on the other channel, which I'm probably going to make on the start of the year, which is the day that I made this channel as well. So on my 1-year anniversary, I'm also going to birth the existence of a new channel, you guys, and I'm choosing to call that channel Spiritually Spoken Sisters. Of course, brothers can join us over there as well, but it's definitely going to be a place where me and my divine feminine can gather, and we can just exchange beauty regimen, exchange cooking recipes, exchange day-to-day life tidbits, and just enjoy each other's time, company, have spiritual talk, help each other elevate, and help each other grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this brought some warning to whatever may be coming your way, or brought some excitement to whatever you're going to be accepting, whatever changes, positive changes you're going to be accepting into your life during this transit, guys. And I will talk to you guys on the next video. Ciao.